Okay, basses, let's hear you at 39. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Each of these get softer.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Good. So basses are doing a great job. Every phrase has its own individual phrasing, but there's a macro phrasing too, which is we decrescendo. Okay? All parts, please. And I want you to overdo the articulation. Okay? Starting at Einspot. 3, 4. Loud as it needs to be. So keep the energy and the articulation the same. I still even need more tenor. Hallelujah. But make everything softer. Make it very playful. And then even when it's soft, sing if you can sing softly with good technique. 3, 4. That's the same volume. That's the same volume. They win. You were too loud. Sopranos, that was great. 3, 4. Really better than it's ever been. Good, 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 good. Let's hear Wie ein Toten an den Frost. Everyone say an den Frost. Go.
An den Frost.
So there's an articulation and staccato and space between those. Every time you have the words an den Frost, you're going to shake your head. Go.
An den Frost.
Say Wie ein Toten an den Frost and go.
Wie ein Toten an den Frost.
And I don't want the final T on tot for this particular phrase. Wie ein Toten an den Frost and go.
Wie ein Toten an den Frost.
Very nice. So let's hear Wie ein Toten an den Frost, and really think that every time you have an den Frost, it's ga ga ga, really accented. Starting with the sopranos, then the tenors. This is at the top of page 29. Pick up to the middle system. Come to the end of
measure number, Braeden?
Pick up to measure 30. Pick up to measure 30, beginning with the sopranos. 1, 2. Come to the end of 3. 1, 2.
Wie ein Toten Frost, den Frost, den Frost, den Frost, den Frost, den
Good, very nice, very nice. And a couple other things that we're going to add. Sopranos, can you sing Wie ein Toten an den Frost? And accent those. Ready yourselves. Ready and go.
Wie ein Toten an den Frost.
Yes, that's really nice. I love it. It's really unified. It's articulate. It's excellent. Okay, now sing. And see if you can add a little mezzo di voce on each of those. I don't want you to lop off the final 8th note, but think that you're going to decrescendo to pianissimo. So, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm not in great voice today, I'm sorry. Can you try? 1, 2. Good, and then, so the first 3 go da-da-da, 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 da-da. So we crescendo to the an den Frost. And then your an den Frost, everybody please mark at the bottom system, your final an den Frost, dramatic decrescendo. An den Frost. So even as it's accented, we're going to back away, and that's going to set us up for... So get yourself to the pianissimo dynamic. Let's see, those were the majority of the markings that I had. Let's try it again with no alto. Just yet, sorry. 1, 2. Good. You hear he didn't quite get to the pianissimo dynamic at Einspot, so let's make that happen at Einspot, the Am den Frost final one. Final one is more about space and less about accent. Yes, Carlton.
Middle system of page 29.
Yes.
The tenor, you know, in that ba da ba, we kind of always drop the 8th note high, but then we actually have a pitch on the 8th note. Can you talk about how that's articulated?
Okay, so you're talking about the pickup to 32. Da 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 da. So you're talking about the C sharp, correct?
Yeah.
On beat 4.
We would normally lift there in there.
Let's put a 16th after the C sharp. Can I have a B natural? So think that the 16th lead into the next thing, but we're going to put a 16th in there. Good question, Carlton. Other questions on phrasing in this? Okay, let's try it again, please. Really get to the pianissimo dynamic, but don't do it by undersinging. Do it by breath engagement, sit and tall, all that stuff. The Einspot. 1, 2. Good. Add in the altos. Now just be cognizant. Anytime the altos sing, they're the deal, you're not. Okay? They're Beyonce in this movement, and you're the rest of Destiny's Child.
Absolutely.
Okay? The Einspot. All parts. 1, 2.
For the tenors,
yeah.
We're having trouble finding the A natural at the
measure
and of beat 4 of measure 33.
Measure 33 and of beat 4, the A natural. Yeah. Oh, and that's awful for you. There's just so many reasons why that's difficult. Let's do it slowly, please. Start at de-non. This is the pickup to 32 tenor. A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop on the A natural. So think that it's do re mi, because we're kind of functioning in like F sharp minor here. So that A natural is going to sound like do in a La bass minor situation. Same spot, please, tenors. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really nice. That's really nice. Good, good, good. Thanks for that, Dr. Hannawald. Everybody backing up to letter D. Everyone say D, Schrift, hot, go. D, Schrift, hot. Can you make D, Schrift, hot, and go? D, Schrift, hot. And go. And again. And go. Good. So anytime you have these da 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 da, think that they're leading to whatever the last one is. Sometimes you have 2, sometimes you have 3, but you're always leading to the final one of those little 16th runs that end on a beat. Okay? And then everybody please mark a decrescendo going from the bottom of page 28 into page 27. That's a really bad page turn for you too, right? So kündige das Ich. And that's, again, legato and pianissimo there at the top of page 29. Let's try it on do for note accuracy, under tempo at 24, beginning with the basses on the and of beat 1. 3, 4, do. I'm told, so just stop when we get to that part. Okay, let's try that again, just for a little more security. Once again, on do, beginning with the basses. Get your first note. 3, 4, 1. Sopranos at your very beginning of this, the G to the B natural. I think that was a tricky one last time too. And go. Good. So now can you do the phrase direction? Same spot at the beginning. Ready and go. Can we change that 16th that I've got on the downbeat of that to like a 8th or a quarter note with like a 16th space? So just make that downbeat a little bit longer for you sopranos. This is 26. Make the downbeat a little longer. Still a little space, but not a ton. Try it again, sopranos. 3, 4. Legato. Start right on that at the high F sharp. I know that's awful. No, one bar before at your D natural. 4. Good. That's really nice, sopranos. Good. Good. That phrase direction they did was really nice, wasn't it? Can I have basses and tenors do the same thing? At Die Schrift hat. Downbeat of 24. 3, 4. Good, so tenors, can you taper that final phrase? Like it's just kind of floating away into the distance. Starting at D, Schrift hat, pick up to 28 tenors. 3, 1, 2, 3. Try it again. 3, 1, 2. That B, A sharp to the B is not quite high enough on the A sharp. Try the same spot. 1, 2. Good. That's good. That's good. I'll take that. Okay. Everybody on text, say D.
D.
Schrift.
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 Die Schrift hat fair. Go.
Die Schrift hat
In
fair.
rhythm. Die Schrift hat fair.
Die Schrift hat fair.
Kündige das. Go.
Kündige das.
And if you have mock variations on that, you're smart enough, you can do that. Everybody, please add letter D. You're doing really great work. This is tough, detailed stuff. This is excellent. 3, 4.
Die Schrift hat fair.
crescendo going from 28 into 29, the pages. Make room for the altos who have the chorale melody. Right now I still feel like they're getting buried in the texture and they should still be the thing. Once more at D, that's really good. 3, 4.
Each is haunted,